Did it good and we missed it all on the camera.
What's that?
Oh, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hurricane traffic, RV 197 X-ray Tango, taxiing runway 19 via Alpha, Hurricane. As I was coming down today, I was thinking about when I did private and I flew with Weston as a, before doing my check.
40993, departing runway 19 from Alpha 1.
Told you, he beat me up and I thought, oh, I can't do this. Yeah. And he goes, no, you take the test. But ultimately, I was real sloppy. Weston did? Yeah. I completely agree with him.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, you're never ready. You really aren't never ready for any of your tech rides. In a little bit.
In the end, he said, you're good enough to do it. He goes, and it's kind of a license, get better at this point, right? Which, when he said that, I was like, okay, then I can do it. I'll practice and do better.
A license to learn. Boy, wait till you get your CFI. That's a learning one.
Traffic, got your 55066 on right downwind, runway 19, hurricane traffic.
We'll make our ECF here.
EFC.
Further clear. Have ECFs at work all the time. And,
what's an ECF?
ECF, employee change form. Oh. Hurricane traffic, RV 197 X-ray Tango, holding short of 19 on Alpha 1, Hurricane. Okay, fuel selectors on right, that's our fullest tank. So fuel pump on, landing lights on. Engine gauges, fuel carburetor heat is off. Mixture, we're going to go full rich. Prop is full forward. Tilts are secured. Valve is set. Lights are good, we'll lock this canopy. Port land is efficient runway, we'll land or stop. Otherwise, we're going straight ahead and looking at possibly a field or the road to the right. Time is 8.
And what's your best glide speed?
Best glide is 83.
All right, we'll pitch for 83. We'll go to one of the fields or the road off to the right. I like to have a real good. I don't want to be touching other stuff while I'm talking about how I'm gonna save my own life. You know what I mean? Sit, get that abort plan to the T. Be ready for it. You know what I mean? Not if but when these engines are gonna quit. That got really prevalent to me when I started flying skydivers. And you got 4 guys sitting right there with only lap belts. Better be ready for it.
40993 on right downwind, runway 19, hurricane traffic.
Hurricane traffic, RV 197 X-ray Tango. Going to be departing runway 19. We'll be departing out to the west. Hurricane.
I thought you were about to make a line up and wait call.
Okay, we're lined up. They are now clear. Here we go.
Hurricane traffic, got your 55066, clear runway 19, Alpha 5, hurricane traffic.
Airspeed's alive. 496.
Where are you going if your engine fails right now?
Right now, I'm going to swing right over here. All right. 96.
You are clear on the right.
Hurricane traffic, RV 197 X-ray Tango, turning right crosswind. Hurricane traffic.
And 7 X-ray Tango, turn right heading 280.
Right 280. LA Center, RV 197 X-ray Tango is off.
Hurricane traffic, got your 556, Alpha 5,
4,200, climbing 8,200.
And what heading were you assigned?
I was assigned to 270, but you just vectored me to 280.
Yeah, so when you check on, if they've given you an initial, or if they've given you a heading, check on with that heading. So we're 280 assigned is what it would sound like. RV 197 X-ray Tango, LA Center, Roger. Proceed direct JITCA.
Direct JITCA, 197 X-ray Tango. $250. You want to take it for just a second?
Sure. Yeah, once you get stable, I'll take it. All right, my controls. Your control. Thank you.
Hurricane traffic, got your 40993.
Landing lights off.
Clear on runway 19,
I'll be on, yeah.
hurricane traffic.
We'll drop that nose, cool that puppy off for a bit. For traffic 7 X-ray Tango 4 to the west of the field, 5,600 climbing westbound Hurricane. A little bit of forward trim ski. Maybe pull that power tab, let that puppy cool off. St. George traffic, RV 7 X-ray Tango 8 miles to the northeast of the field, 5,800 will be crossing westbound for St. George. All right, she's cooled off. A little bit of forward trim ski.
George Grand 36 Charlie Charles, north of the field, 5,500 climbing 10.5, northbound St. George. Your traffic SC6 off of my clear, runway 19, coming to the west side, St. George.
Gosh, that's about.
All right, your controls?
My controls.
Your controls. All right, engine's cooled off, she's happy. RV 7 X-ray Tango, advise ready to copy, holding.
197 X-ray Tango, ready to copy.
RV 7 X-ray Tango, hold northwest of JITCA on the 280 radial. Left turns. Expect further clearance at 845 local.
Hold northwest of JITCA, 280 radial, left turns. Expect further clearance at 8445 local, 197 X-ray Tango. Okay.
And slow yourself down a little.
Traffic up 197 at Millionaire, taxing from Millionaire to the 19 runway.
8,200?
CBR,
Maintain a climb a little bit still.
15.
Okay, so we're still on track. JITCA.
Let's just worry about flying for now. Heading foot sync. Keep the climb. Fuel pump can come on.
Let's see. What our temp is still?
You were like 300 something.
398. They're just barely coming down now. Okay.
St. George traffic, RV 197 X-ray Tango, 4.5 northwest of the airfield, 7,300. We'll be holding at St. George. Okay, so this is going to hit OBS. Let's spin that real quick. Because look at your flight plan. Go to your flight plan. Oh, okay. Actually, you're okay. You're still going. No, you're not. Hit direct Jitka. What? Did we pass it? No, we didn't pass it. Weird. Weird. All right, standard turn.
Okay, so I'm flying 280 radial.
I don't know why it's flipping yet.
No, we just passed it.
Nope, you're good. It's because I hit direct to enter again.
Let's change it on me.
What the hell? It's trying to do your hold. I put you in OBS mode. Just keep the setting.
Okay, 280 is right up here. We're doing left turn, so that's going to be parallel entry. Good.
You're in OBS mode already. What is paired with OBS?
Force.
No, no bid on. We're within 0.3 miles. Flag flip.
Flag flip, we're doing parallel.
Clear on the right.
Gotta get my altitude back. A little bit high here. Okay, maintain a standard rate turn, attitude, bank, altitude, attitude, airspeed, attitude, bank, attitude, bank, attitude, altitude. What is not right here? Oh, that's
Mr. Traffic, 93 with Charlie, right downwind for runway 19, I'll be departing to the north.
That was the most interesting parallel entry I've ever seen in my life.
what did I do, Kate? That was
Very task saturated, huh? RV7 X-ray Tango, hold 110 heading.
hold 110.
What was field 6,900, 3,900. We're landing to Cody on 45, left down.
We crossed Jitka for that parallel entry, and you just did a 180 degree turn. Retry. Don't let that one fit away.
But I should do a 180. I cross it. Oh. Crossed it, and I want to turn to my. Let's figure this out first. Okay. I'm coming towards Jitka. I'm holding 280. That's my outbound. So I'm going to do parallel. And since I'm doing parallel, that's inbound. So I did want to turn to the head of the needle, right?
So, you want to, here's 280, right? Okay, so, goddammit, come on. I'm flying my hold, ready?
Yep.
So we're left turns, 280, right? We came in like this. There's your parallel. And instead, you just crossed and went,
So I want to cross and
fly 280 for 1
I want to
minute.
fly 280 for 1 minute.
Shall we retry?
And then make a right turn to come inbound.
Correct. Does that make sense?
Does make sense.
Do you know where you went wrong?
Yeah, I do now.
RV197 X-ray Tango, turn right, proceed direct Jitka.
Right, direct Jitka, 197 X-ray Tango.
Let's retry this puppy. Now it is going to take you out of OBS mode. Again, not yet, so get direct to it real quick. And if it starts doing something funky, like if that flips, just hit direct to enter again and make sure it's taking you direct to Jitka, and then hit OBS mode, because it was trying to start the approach.
I saw that.
That's what, it was all sorts of messed up.
Okay, so attitude, bank, altitude, turning to 294.
St. George traffic, RV197 X-ray Tango's over the approach end of runway 19, 8,200, holding at Jitka, St. George.
Mr. Traffic, Stock 700, 5 miles southeast of the field, 4,800 descending 3,900, established on 45, left down, 119, St. George.
Attitude, bank, altitude, attitude. 294 coming up. Yeah, I'm flying to Jitka right now. I'm going to hold on to 280, which is right over here.
Don't plug that 280, because you know that's going to be your outbound course. Don't plug it early, plug it often.
280. All right, I'm doing left turns, so that is going to be a teardrop entry.
Oh shit, yeah it is. Make sure to keep those needles centered when you're going direct to it.
So teardrop left, so 320. Return, 310.
Now plug that 310. Because it swapped, because we changed our entry now, because we started from a new place. Make sure to get those fly that bearing pointer, get those needles centered. See your GPS doing this? Hit OBS right now. Now put yourself at 280 on at the tail of your bug at 280. Alright, yeah, that's perfect.
Attitude, altitude, attitude, bank.
Mr. Traffic, red 187, holding short runway 19 at Apple 1, St. George.
And now because we're in OBS, you can just fly that bearing pointer.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, just fly that puppy, it'll take you right to it.
17, runway 19 for an eastbound departure at Apple 1, St. George.
Attitude, altitude, attitude. Attitude, airspeed, attitude. Attitude. Altitude, we're spinning a little bit, need to rest that. Attitude.
Mr. Traffic, Stock 700, 17, left down, 119, St. George.
Attitude, I'm going to hold this, my bearing pointer's going crazy, got my altitude. There's my flag flip, so I'm doing teardrop.
We bugged it. We already bugged it.
310.
That's why we bugged it. And start timing. That's why we bugged it, right? So that we wouldn't start turning left.
Correct. Yeah, I got where we're at now.
Chrissy's not going to push the yoke for you. She's going to say, all right, that was unsatisfactory. Would you like to continue the rest of the test?
No, I'm too ashamed.
Yes, you do want to continue the rest. So that way all you have to go up and do is a hold instead of doing the whole entire thing.
Okay. Heading, attitude, altitude. Airspeed looks good. Heading, attitude. Okay, coming up on our turn. We're doing left turn, so we're going to do a left turn.
Traffic Sky 780 turning left base 190 full stop to George.
Attitude, altitude.
Echo traffic Skywagon 80391 11 miles north inbound for landing. 24 straight in 19. Attitude traffic permitting. Thank you.
Attitude, bank, attitude, altitude.
What is ACS standards for speeds?
Plus minus 10 knots.
Traffic Sky 780 final 19er full stop to George.
Nice turn.
Left crosswind runway 19. St. George.
Attitude, altitude.
We want to fight to get those needles centered, right? Because on our inbound legs, we fight to get our needles centered. That way we can determine wind corrections.
Our altitude, our needle in.
Zero traffic up to 197. Departing left crosswind to the
Attitude, altitude.
St. George traffic, this is RG 120 Hotel Bravo. We are 10 miles to the southeast and we're descending through 7,000. We're expecting 45 empty for a left downwind 19er St. George.
Attitude, altitude. Attitude, altitude.
St. George traffic, Skywagon 80391.
LA Center, RV 197 X-ray Tango, that'll fit a hold.
Runway 19.
RV 197 X-ray Tango, you can expect one more turn, one more lap, and then we'll get you an approach clearance.
Like one more lap. Expect approach clearance after that. 97 X-ray Tango. Attitude, altitude.
Sky 780 runway 19er altitude. Back to Detroit via Alpha St. George.
Attitude. Attitude.
St. George traffic 780 East East runway 19 via Alpha St. George.
Attitude, altitude. Attitude. Attitude, airspeed.
Oh, did you take the stick home?
No, I didn't.
Oh, is it back there still? Oh, if it's back there, I don't see it. Dang it. I'll just use my fingers to point. Oh. I'm going to restart that for you.
Are you telling me that I didn't start it, or?
I don't know, just watch your flags.
Okay. Yeah, I was trying to get the turn completed before. Okay, there's a flag. But there you go.
All right, slow it down if you need to. Are you ready to breathe? Or are you ready for the approach?
You can take Alpha.
St. George traffic 2 St. George.
Oh, look at that nice little pitch.
Correct our altitude here.
Let's just fly maybe a 280 for a minute. Don't fiddle with the autopilot, just pull up your approach chart if you can. There you go.
Just 1 second. Need to fix our altitude, we're 100 high. Attitude bank. Attitude bank.
St. George traffic, Skywagon 80391 for final runway 19.
Airspeed.
St. George.
Attitude bank. Attitude, attitude, altitude. Attitude. Altitude.
St. George traffic, RV 120 Hotel Bravo. We're 5 miles to the southwest. Rather check that southeast, and we are entering 45 for a left downwind 19er St. George.
Okay, again, we're going to fly Jacob. 8,200.
RV 197 X-ray Tango, you're 1 mile from Jitka. You're cleared for the RNAV runway 11.
Cleared for RNAV 11, 197 X-ray Tango. Okay, I'm lost then. I'm 1 mile from Jitka. Do I fly the jacket, or do what?
Yeah, you're at the intermediate or the initial approach fix.
Okay, so now I want to go direct to
This procedure, activate. And that's only when you're, do what this is telling you, left 085. So we only activate if we're outside the initial approach fix. Other than that, we will always activate, we'll always activate vectors to final. Is that understood?
St. George traffic here, 8 miles to the east of the field, 5,900.
Activate when we're outside the approach fix.
Runway 19.
What do we only do?
We only activate when within the initial approach fix?
Outside the initial approach fix. Because if I activated your approach right now,
I go back.
it would flip you back around, right?
Right.
Okay, we only activate when we're outside the initial approach fix.
Okay, so we got 15 miles to get the jacket. Okay, jacket, we're going to cross at 8,200, descend down to 7,200. On crossing Harper, we're going to descend to 7th1.
I'd like to be configured by the final approach fix to land. Everything. Flaps, for this approach, we're going to do everything.
Okay.
Just like we were in actual.
Kimby, we're going to intercept our initial approach, or we're going to intercept our glide slope, follow that down. Our DA is 5,104.
St. George traffic, RV 197 X-ray Tango, we're about 2 miles north of the field at 8,200 eastbound St. George.
Okay, source. So, to identify source course, we're good there.
10, clear, low, 12,000, temperature 25 Celsius, dew point -5, altimeter 3008, remark, density altitude 7,000. Colorado City Municipal Airport. Automated weather observation. 1448 Zulu. Weather. Wind 110 at 4. Visibility 10. Clear. Low 12,000. Temperature 25 Celsius. Dew point -5. Altimeter 3008. Remark. Density.
Plug your heading. And slow it down, slow it down. I guess needles being centered doesn't matter to you, or?
I'm trying to.
Oh, okay. I thought I was.
I'm trying not to force it like I was previously with going left. And waiting to see if it'll start to come in.
Well, if you're not going left at all, we were going
Yeah,
left at all.
I know. My altitude, I blew too now. Let me get back.
Whew. Big deep breath. Clear everything out except for flying the approach. Get to your altitude. Hey, Paul?
Yes?
If we don't pitch the nose up, we won't climb. I don't know if you learned that yet, but there you go. Nice. Hey, Paul?
Yes, sir.
What are your ACF standards for airspeed?
Plus or minus 10.
So if we're going fast, don't you think we could just trade a little bit of airspeed?
I was going slow, so
I know, okay. Hey, Paul? There you go. Hurricane traffic, everyone in 7 X-ray Tango 5 southwest of the field at 8,200. We're eastbound, St. Hurricane.
Fucking hurricane.
Yeah. There we go. This looks a lot better. We're a little high, but okay, we're doing all right.
On it.
Yep, we're doing all right.
Chasing things right now.
What's that?
I'm chasing things.
Just a little bit. Focus on a couple things at once. Just little tiny corrections. Attitude, bank, attitude, bank, attitude, airspeed, attitude, bank, attitude, bank, attitude, altitude. Attitude, bank, attitude. But if your attitude, see what the most important thing is? What is that most important thing? Attitude. You will continue to chase until you get your attitude stable. No more than what you're at right now. Yeah. Great. That's pretty good.
Attitude, altitude, airspeed.
If you're still climbing and you're still accelerating, you got too much power. Pitch, power, trim. Pitch, power, trim. Pitch, power, trim. I bet we're at 18 inches of manifold pressure right now if we looked. We need to be at what?
About 15.
About 15. Let's see what we're at. Ooh, 13. Nice. Oh, pitch, power, trim. Pitch, power, trim. Hey. Hey, Paul.
Yes, sir.
What frequency today is?
1227. You want me to switch it?
Yep. What are we supposed to do after jacket?
After jacket, we're going to descend down to 7,200. Okay, turn to 112, descending down to 7,200.
So this is where when we're in a descent, this is where your VSI becomes one of your primary instruments. If it's not more than 500 to 1,000 when you initially start it, then you're not descending quick enough. This is where VSI becomes really beneficial.
Okay. So 7,200, then after Harper to 7,100, and intercept our glide slope.
Okay. What does ABC FLT stand for?
At our ATIS, we've briefed. Go fuel pump, landing lights, no wait till.
And what speed do you want to shoot it at? 100, 90, 80? What do you want to
Probably
shoot?
around 80 to 90 at this point.
All right. Good. See how good that kept. If you just start off with a 500 to 1,000 feet a minute descent, look how perfectly it puts you.
So we're here, we're going to go flaps one notch.
Okay. So our VSI on an approach is almost one of our primary instruments. What do you class Can be at?
Can be at 7,100. Oh.
What's your approach speed? Pitch, power, trim, pitch, power, trim, pitch, power, trim, pitch, power, trim. Colorado City traffic, everyone, 97 X-ray Tango, we're 8.5 northwest of the field, 7,100 inbound, 911, Colorado. Ooh, don't hit yourself too fast though, that's a lot of power.
Colorado City traffic, helicopter around 17, now 10 miles to northwest, switching hurricane frequency, we're 6,200.
Hey, 202 Mike Hotel, is that the helicopter?
Paper.
We're everyone 97 X-ray Tango, we're just inbound on the RNAV 11, passing about 8 mile final for RNAV 11.
Copy, we'll be a little over this way. We are currently 5,000 descending.
Okay, we'll watch for you.
Okay, attitude.
If we're not going left at all, we're never going to intercept. We need to be left of this just a tad.
And 7 X-ray Tango, 2 Michael, we'll be way below you, way out your way.
Okay, thanks guys. Colorado City, everyone 97 X-ray Tango, 6 mile final RNAV 11, passing 6,600, Colorado. There you go. There you go. No, I'll get back to that heading. Good. What's the speed we're looking for? FLT. I would think we got everything, huh?
So,
What's our approach?
this approach is straight out, 9,100.
You're fighting that heading a little bit. Slow down those little movements. Make those movements smaller. Smaller. You ever see the drive time commercial? I just made my own deal at drivetime.com. Lower. That's kind of same vibe I want you on with your heading adjustments. Lower.
KAZC traffic, 10 Golf about 15 miles south, west of the field at 7,700, we're heading towards St. George.
What's your minimums?
Minimums are 5,104.
I just made smaller heading adjustments. On call 7 X-ray Tango. Smaller. Colorado City traffic, 7 X-ray Tango, 3 mile final, runway 11, Colorado.
Colorado City traffic, copy 250 Michael Hotel is 9 west of the field westbound, 5,200 miles Colorado.
Right, that drift off.
Pitching, we're powering, we're trimming. Look at that heading correction, man, we're gonna be off real quick.
Oh. Lost our altitude.
What are your mids?
About 100 now.
Oh. Alright, there's your minimums.
There's my minimums.
Got the runway in sight?
The runway in sight.
Alright, then we continue to land, but for now we're just gonna go mist.
Okay, go on.
Slowly add the power in. Bring that nose up. Don't overspeed those flaps. Fantastic. You can just pull that power out a little so we don't cook our engine. We don't gotta climb that fast.
LA Center, RV197 X-ray Tango, going missed.
RV197 X-ray Tango, comply with the missed approach procedure, hold at McGee.
Fly with missed approach, hold at McGee, 197 X-ray Tango.
Colorado City traffic 7 X-ray Tango is going missed on the RNAV 11 will be a straight out departure to the southeast, Colorado.
Colorado City traffic, upgrade 197, 7.5 miles to the west of the field, planning to set up for a base for runway 11. Colorado City, we're sending through 6,700.
364 on your temps.
Pretty good.
Hey, see how we're suspended?
Yeah.
Unsuspend that, because we're going missed. And missed approach, see it?
Yep.
Alright, now you got your needle swapped. So the GPS will not automatically sequence to the mist. It won't do it. What are we climbing to?
9,100.
Alright. I just made my own deal with drivetime.com. Pretty good, pretty good. Good approach, Paul, good approach. So pretty. I thought that went really good.
Okay, so we're gonna go to McGee.
Yes, we are.
I don't know. Is it taking us to McGee or what's that? Oh, missed approach. I thought that said Harper.
Nope.
I was like, why is it going back to Harper? That didn't make sense. Yeah.
Engine's looking happy still, or a little bit more.
So we'll go landing light off. Leave that. We'll go down. At this point, we're pretty good. Okay.
Good work, good work, good
Colorado
work.
City traffic, upgrade
The setup was a bit rough.
established on an extended base.
The setup just to get into the approach. It was a bit rough, a bit jumbled. But I thought you flew it well. Although we were pretty heading for a minute there, just trying to get everything stable. If we're not pitching up, we're not going to climb, trade the airspeed that we have, or trade whatever, the altitude or airspeed.
So,
Go ahead.
I set up this hold.
Yes,
So I'm holding 110 outbound. And my 290. So I want the tail on 110.
I would agree with that.
So when do I do that, right? Because right now the GPS is like giving me this course, right?
Correct.
Within 2 miles, I go OBS and set my course.
That would be correct if it wasn't built in already. It's already built in.
Uh-huh.
But now we just need to determine our heading. But actually, it'll probably, I think
It's
it'll do it
gonna
for
tell
us,
us, yeah, now that I
because it's a
remember.
built-in hold. If it was not built in, like we were doing unpublished holds,
Yeah.
then we would have to do it. But luckily, 430 watts will give it to us. Okay.
Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
Oh yeah, she's saying 20. Ooh-wee. Boy, that was fun.
Colorado City traffic, upgrade 197 on final for runway 11. Colorado City.
I'm gonna start making fun of those epic guys. I'm gonna say, St. George traffic, terracotta red, or terracotta orange Cessna is on the right base. Colorado City traffic, magenta RV7 is on the right base. Or excuse me, magenta red RV7. Colorado City traffic, RV197 X-ray Tango, 8 miles to the southeast of the field, 8,100, climbing 9,100, Colorado, we're eastbound. Colorado City, Desert Storm red RV197 X-ray Tango, we're 8 miles to the west. Over the highway, that's my favorite. We're over the highway at 8,300.
But if, like when I fly past Cedar, I say like I'm X miles to the east of the field over I-15.
Yeah, that's a good call, because you're given a cardinal distance and direction, but also a good waypoint. So you're given distance and direction for the guys that don't know I-15, but you're also given a little bit more information. And so that's a great call. I think calling 6 miles south, or 5 miles west of Hurricane over San Paulo Reservoir is great, because you're 5 miles west, you know what I mean?
Right.
So if we're holding on to 110, what's our entry going to be?
Only 110.
So if you flip that tail up, what would it give you?
That's going to be direct.
What?
The tail, if the tail was up here.
Uh-huh.
Oh, but we're still flying this direction. Okay, then, and it's right turn, so that's a teardrop entry.
Teardrop and or parallel, you're like basically perfectly on the line. You could do either or. This is going to give you can already see it's going to give you a teardrop. So what's are we doing right or left turns?
Doing right turns.
We're doing right turns?
Transitioning from departure from runway
Yeah, it's left turn.
11 to downwind for runway 21.
Left turn, so
20.
add.
What's 100? 110 plus 30.
110 plus 30 is 140.
For how long?
For 1 minute.
Okay, that's nice. Pitch power trim, pitch power trim. If you drop the nose but you're at the airspeed you want, without adjusted power, you will speed up.
Colorado traffic 7808, we're 10 miles west of the field, 1,500, Colorado.
KAZC traffic, upgrade 197 on a left base for runway 20, KAZC.
Old teardrop.
KAZC traffic, upgrade 197. Are you guys planning on coming on into the test pattern so that traffic is 10 miles to the west?
Colorado traffic KAZC RNAV.
Good, it's even going to tell you a heading to go to.
We were just back on 20. We can switch over to 11.
Why is it giving me 123 instead of 140?
Colorado traffic, let me just look at the weather on
I don't know.
Where's your wind coming from?
KAZC traffic, upgrade 197
yeah,
on
it's
miles
from that
runway
side.
20.
So the GPS, when it has a hold built into it, it will auto account for that wind. Every 7 X-ray Tango, LA Center, say attention.
LA Center, RV197 X-ray Tango. I'd like to shoot the approach again.
You want to shoot the 1-1 or 2-9?
Let's do RNAV 29.
Okay. Every 7 X-ray Tango, hold it McGee, let me know when you're ready for your approach clearance.
We'll hold McGee. I'll let you know when we're ready. 197 X-ray Tango.
And actually, they'd probably never say that. They'd say 7 X-ray Tango, say attentions, and then you'd say, hey, I need 10 minutes to get ready. I need 10 minutes in the hold to get ready for this approach. Because they don't know. They think that you're probably already briefed and everything.
Okay.
Is this a 7-mile hold or a 1 minute hold?
It was 7 miles.
Okay.
I think I got a GPS.
What's that?
A good thing I've got a GPS.
I know you'd be everywhere right now.
Why did we slow down so much?
Oh, maybe because we forgot to pitch power trim.
No, we were good for
Traffic, upgrade 197.
Rather than add power, just pull your power back out, go back to 9,000. You got to trade 140 feet, 150 feet of altitude. You could just leave your power and drop that nose.
Colorado traffic 7808.
Ready to switch that fuel?
We are. We're going to go fuel pump on.
If it's possible to switch, that would be great. If not, no problem. Colorado.
Yeah, that's no problem. We're on the departure leg 20. We'll take a left from here and do a 360, then a back on the right downwind 11. If you guys want to, you're probably close enough just to maybe do a straight in. That way we're not on your way.
Okay, well, Colorado traffic, we'll do that. Thank you so much, Colorado.
No problem.
Hey, Paul.
Yes, sir.
What are ATS standards on altitude and airspeed?
Plus or minus 100 feet. Oh,
Have you bugged 9,100 yet?
I did.
I think you did, actually, yeah.
Did.
Oh,
Yeah, there it is.
okay. You must be thinking about getting off the lake or something. I'm just being a bass. I'm sorry.
Getting ready to go camping. What are you talking about?
What's this telling you to do?
Telling me left turn 292.
All right.
6 seconds.
You are clear on the left. Every 197 X-ray Tango, you're 7 miles from McGee. Cross McGee at about 8,200, cleared for the LNAV 129.
Cross McGee, 8,200 or above. Cleared for LNAV 29, 197 X-ray Tango.
That's crazy. Ask me what's crazy.
Didn't even... Told me to turn to a heading and I just spaced it.
No, keep going. You keep going. I didn't tell you heading or anything.
No, that did.
Oh, 292. Or just follow it. Track your needle because we're going inbound, aren't we?
Yeah.
Ask me what's crazy.
What's crazy?
We haven't even briefed the approach and you're going to take the approach clearance?
Oh, I can't take it. Okay.
Well, how do you know what you're going to do?
Yeah, no. I was thinking I was going to get in this hold to brief it.
Well, they cleared you for the approach. Maybe tell them your intentions.
Okay. LA Center, RV197 X-ray Tango. And I need to remain in the hold, prepare for the approach.
Oh, okay. Everyone 97 X-ray Tango. All right, Sam, you can proceed holding and let me know when you're back to me with your intentions.
I'll let you know when we're ready. 197 X-ray Tango.
Going around, Colorado.
Maybe this is when we could use our autopilot. You could go into nav mode and it'll distract your needle.
Yeah, but my altitude will stay at this. I don't want to descend.
All right.
I'm not ready to do it.
Okay. Let's just pitch power trim attitude airspeed for now. We can fiddle with stuff in a minute. Hey, Paul?
Yes, sir.
What airspeed or what altitude are you going to?
At 8,200.
I'm sorry. Maintain 9,100 in the hold.
Okay.
I'm sorry, that's totally my bad. I apologize. If you're going to stay in the hold, maintain the hold altitude. I'm sorry.
KAZC traffic, upgrade 197. Turning right base, runway 11. Planning short approach. KAZC.
No, this is terrible right now.
That's all right. But if we are not flying, if our needle's left of course and we're flying to the right of course, is our needle going to come in? Let's just dump down everything. Take a big fat deep breath. And remember, just the basics of flying. The basics of instrument flying. All we need to do is fly that airspeed altitude needle.
197 going around runway 11 KAZC.
You got it. I believe in you. This is a huge 7-mile hold. We have so much time. No. Nope, no fiddling. Until you're at 9,100 stable on your pitch.
KAZC traffic 365 here is about 10 miles west of the field at 7,100 feet, setting up for practice on approach 11. We'll plan on going this KAZC traffic.
Autopilot. Nav mode.
RNAV 29, north. Flight's good. All right, we're flying course 290. Touchdown is 6,000. 300, 4,855. No, length is 6,300.
KAZC traffic, upgrade 187.
Touchdown is 4,855.
Runway 11, KAZC.
Then across McGee, at or above 9,100. Descend down to 7,600 to Peaches and intercept our glide slope. We'll follow that down to our DA of 5,105. We need to go miss. We're going to climb straight out 6,600. Then a continuing climbing right turn over to Zuckins.
KAZC traffic, upgrade
Track 806 back to McGee.
11, KAZC.
Good with that? Perfect.
8, visibility, 10, clear, below, 12,000, temperature, 27 Celsius, dew point, -5, altimeter, 3008, remarks, density, altitude, 7.
Okay, this altitude, brief. Checklist, got our seatbelts, we'll do our fuel pump and stuff after we exit and we cross McGee. Alright, so LA Center, RV197, X-ray Tango. Do I say request or something? Nope, I just tell them what you need. Talk to them like you're a friend. Okay, hey LA, we're ready for this approach finally. LA Center, RV197, X-ray Tango, ready for the RNAV 29 into Colorado City. RV197, X-ray Tango, roger. Proceed to hold, cross McGee, at or above 9,100, you're cleared for the RNAV 29 into Colorado City. Cleared for the RNAV 29 into Colorado City, 197, X-ray Tango.
KAZC traffic, upgrade 197, on base.
Don't activate it.
How come it didn't give me an option to load?
That's a really great question. Just don't activate it yet. Let it fly your hold, and then once you're like inbound to McGee, then you can activate it. That's a good question. I'm not sure. Okay, what are we learning, Paul?
And I've got a lot to learn.
Yes, you do. But we're learning that if we are not stable with pitch, power, trim, we should not be doing anything else. And if the needle is deviating left and we're over here, our heading's over here, we're not gonna get back to our heading. You know, we're not gonna set our needles. So you need to really lock in on okay, I'm not in a good spot right now. I need to do some, I need to get back to just being stable. For hell's sakes, just get stable first. Would you agree with that?
I completely agree.
What's going on with our hold here? Where are we? Oh no, you're good. I think it's still.
I think it's just the mount.
Yeah, it is okay. So if we're not stable, we should not be doing anything else, and we shouldn't be accepting approach clearances when we haven't even briefed.
That last one, I didn't even realize. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking, okay, I can take it, and then I breathe. But,
yeah, you can't let yourself get flustered. And when you do realize that you're getting flustered, you need to stop and get back to your basics. Would you agree with that?
I do agree.
You got to stop and get back to your basics before you start doing anything else. Aviate, navigate, and then communicate. If air traffic control is wanting to talk to you while you're all flustered, tell them stand by. That keeps staying what's safe. And now, for now, the hold is what's safe. And on autopilot is what's safe. You know what I mean?
KAZC traffic, upgrade 187, turning right crosswind for runway 11. We're going to depart the right downwind to back west, Colorado City.
Big deep breath. All right, now we can activate our approach.
KAZC traffic, downwind traffic, what's your location?
Select it.
KAZC traffic, we're about to turn base for runway 11, Colorado City.
Ooh, all right. Good. Man, this looks so good. Once we cross McGee, what are we going to?
Once we cross McGee, we're going to descend down to 7,600.
KAZC traffic,
Cross Peaches, or Pecos, whatever, at 7,600, and should intercept our glide slope at that point.
And this is 2708. We're going to extend our downwind until we get inside, and we'll come in behind you.
Sounds good.
I just made my own deal at drivetime.com.
187, I'm for 6,200, departing the downwind.
Right, do we have ABC FLT done?
We do. The only thing I was waiting until we got a little closer, and we'll do at McGee, our fuel pump and landing lights.
Okay. And what is our speed that we're looking to shoot it at?
We'll come in 80 to 90 until we've got flaps in.
Okay. What's our minimums?
Our minimums are 5,105.
Okay. And with those minimums, if we popped out at 5105, if we were going 90, would we be in a place to land? Could you land going 90?
I'm not saying 90 at that point.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying before, like between McGee and
Pex?
yeah.
Okay. And after
that's where we're descending. After PEX, we're going to get configured and we'll have our flaps in. And that's where I said we'd be below that at that point. We'll be at flap speed. So somewhere 80,
okay,
70 to 85, more or less, we'll be in that range.
All right, good. And once we cross McGee, autopilot can come off.
KAZC traffic, 2808, turn right base for 11, we're about 4 miles away, Colorado City.
And hey, Paul.
Yes, sir.
I'd like you to brief what terminal when the approach switches. If we're doing an LPV approach, if it says LPV, we sometimes miss that.
Okay. Okay, here we are at McGee. So autopilot off. Start a descent.
What is one of your primary instruments?
Attitude.
The SI when you're starting the descent.
For the descent?
Correct. Good job. Pitching, powering, and trimming. That looks really good. We do have a message, though. What's our message?
Approach downgraded. Use zone out minimum. So that's 5,500.
Colorado City, RV197, X-ray Tango 14 to the west. Correction, east of the 30,700 bound, Colorado.
We have switched. Does say L now at this point.
Colorado City traffic, Cherokee 7255 Foxtrot, about 15 miles to the northwest, inbound, Colorado City.
swap to LNAV, what do we need to do?
So LNAV, we're not going to have any vertical guidance. So we're going to do a step down. So after Pecos, we'll go down to 6,200.
KAZC traffic 08 going around Colorado City.
Okay, we're going to go fuel pump on, landing lights on. We're descending to 7,600. Where are we from? 3 miles.
If you just keep that 500 to 1,000 feet a minute, you'll be okay.
Oh, that's a bit here.
Oh, yeah.
Mile and a half. Want to rest it at this point.
Pitch power tram.
There's about 4 miles south of the field at 7,100. We are setting up to return to the
Pitch power tram. Pitch power tram.
KAZC traffic 08 turn right crossing 11 Colorado City.
Pitching, powering, trimming. Approach clearances, or approach tolerances are -0, by the way, on your AZS.
Okay, I will descend to 6.2.
Good. What are your minimums?
Minimums are 5,500.
All right. We're inside the final approach fix, but don't have flaps in. How come?
Go down just a little bit.
Colorado City traffic, Cherokee 55 Foxtrot, 10 miles to the northwest.
What's one of your primary instruments when we're starting descent?
Yes, I.
Yes, I. Pitch power tram. Pitch power tram.
KAZC traffic 08 right down 11 Colorado City.
It is really bumpy.
It is up there, huh? Colorado City traffic, RV7 X-ray Tango 7, final runway 29, we'll break off the approach traffic permitting, Colorado. Oh.
Colorado City traffic concerns to about 5 miles east of the
Moving across the red at
6,200.
westbound, and we'll set up our practice RNAV 11 behind 5 Foxtrot, Colorado City traffic.
Your needles are fantastically centered, though. That's a really good ball.
Aircraft on 29 approach, what's your intention?
We'll be going this on 29, we'll circle to the south of the field and enter downwind runway 11.
Roger, this is 27808, we're planning on a touch and go. We're about to turn on the base.
We'll watch for you.
Colorado City traffic, Skyhawk 6367, Echo, attacking to runway 11 via Alpha at Bravo 1.
Down to what are your minimums?
Down to 5,500.
And what's your missed? First two steps
I
you
missed
do
it
away.
straight out 6,600 and climbing 9,100 left turn.
Base 11 to Colorado City.
Is that a DA or an NDA?
That's an NDA.
All right. Colorado City 7 X-ray Tango is a 3 mile final runway 29. We'll be breaking off the approach to the south of the field, Colorado.
Colorado City traffic, Cherokee 755 Foxtrot. Oh, do a teardrop entrance over on the south
200.
Entering on the 45 for the downwind for runway
100.
1. Colorado City.
Okay,
And we're going to amend that. We're going to circle to the north of the field, stay out of the traffic pattern for runway 11. No.
Colorado City traffic,
5,500.
7 Echo,
Is that a DA or an NDA?
NDA.
Oh, okay.
Runway 11.
So when do we go miss?
When I cross the Vista approach point, I can start climbing and go.
Gotcha. RV7 X-ray Tango, turn right heading 330.
Right, 330, 197 X-ray Tango.
Colorado City 7 X-ray Tango, we're breaking off the approach on 29. We'll be breaking off to the north of the field, Colorado.
Controls, your controls. Can I not add power and start climbing out if I'm going mist, even and stay on heading until the mist approach point?
Why would you start climbing now? Because you should stay at MBA until you get to your missed approach point. If you don't see the runway, then you go miss. If you do see the runway, you circle. That's the whole point of an MBA. You go to your missed approach point at your minimums. If you see the runway, you circle. If you don't see the runway, you go miss.
And where would you circle to? The opposite side or come back all the way back around?
You'd come all the way back around. You'd go all the way to midfield, make a left turn, enter the downwind.
Oh, okay.
And then get back, and then you'd land runway 29, or if you needed to land runway 11, it's like a wind.
I didn't know that was what you should do.
Yeah, that's the whole approach. That's the whole point of an MBA. What's the point?
Colorado
What's the point of going all the way down and then climbing back? You know what I mean? Climbing back up.
Well, I was thinking if you didn't have the runway environment or anything in sight,
And if you did have the runway environment in sight, what would you do?
I would continue the approach.
Right, and you'd circle.
Well, we weren't doing a circling landing though. That's why I'm confused.
You could.
I could.
Yeah, you could. We're within the VDP. That's the point of the VDP. When we hit the VDP, we know that we're when we're past the VDP, the visual descent point, we know that we then have to do a circling landing. We have to do a circling approach if weather permits for it.
Okay. About 9 miles west of the
Does that make sense?
It does.
If we're before the VDP, which is 1.9 from runway 29, if we're before that, then we would, if we like broke out, saw the runway, we'd go straight in because it allows for a good, a stable approach from the VDP on.
Colorado City traffic, Skyhawk 6367.
Does that make sense?
It does.
If we're past the VDP, we circle. We go to minimums. We stay at minimums. If we don't see the runway by our missed approach point, we go miss. If we do see the runway before the missed approach point, then we circle.
And the missed approach point on this one?
RNAV, it would be the start of the runway. You see this? Missed approach.
Okay. 4 miles to the southwest. I'll be
That's what I was thinking.
entering for
Should be
runway
right
1
there.
on 45. Full stop, Colorado City.
At Colorado City, 7 X-ray Tango, we're 3 to the northwest. North of the field, 7,200, we're northbound Colorado. All right, so does that make sense?
It does.
When we shoot an MVA, we go to our mist at the minimums, no lower, right at them. Because what's the point of going down to your mist and then climbing back up? There's no point. It doesn't make sense.
Should we take some of the prop out?
You sure could, yeah. All right, pretty good approach. How come we went to LNAV minimums? How come we didn't go into LPV mode? Any ideas?
Did you disable WASP?
Sure did. WASP gets disabled. Now we have to go down step downs to an MVA. You following?
I'm following.
A lot of stuff happening on that approach.
Yeah.
Nice job flying.
75 Foxtrot.
Good job. Your needles look really good on that, by the way.
We were bouncing all over the
We were
place.
bouncing, but the needles were centered still. I was totally stoked with that.
So those are things, some things I feel good about, like I can do those things.
Yeah.
And then, there's a lot of things that I look at and I go, I need a lot of experience.
Right. And so that experience is going to come by, like you got your thing, like, you're not going to, your controls, are you ready to, or you want to say, talk to
I'm ready, I'm good.
All right. So that stuff should be known already on the ground. You know what I mean? You should know that if you go to the missed approach point, then you go missed. And if you don't see the runway, or if you do see the runway before the missed approach point, circle the land.
Okay. I didn't know about the circling the land. I knew I can't make any turns until getting to the missed approach point.
Alright,
But
Sky Hawk,
I thought I could climb out.
currently 3 miles downwind. We're going to do a left out to the west.
You want to get as low as you can, so that if you get the runway in sight and you have that one, or your approach visibility minimums, so where you need a mile of visibility, you should see basically the whole entire runway, then you can circle. The circling approaches protect us. RV7 X-ray Tango, maintain this heading and keep us altitude 8,000.
Maintain heading, maintain altitude 8,000, 197 X-ray.
Traffic control 5 minutes here is on the traffic.
I'm going to turn your WASP back on.
With ongoing missed RC traffic.
And so I've been kind of naughty at making sure that you brief your GPS sequence.
Yeah.
I have been forgetting to do that. But if you don't see LPV, you don't shoot an LPV approach. Does that make sense?
Totally does.
So now we're en route. If we're en route, then we're
RC traffic 35 minutes going missed. RC traffic.
Traffic, Jerry 5
It just-
Foxtrot, spring base.
It emphasizes to me, I feel like, okay, if I took the test and passed it, I'm going to keep flying, but there's very little I would, especially if I have to do actual instrument, I don't know that, I mean, I feel like, I need to fly a ton more with somebody else.
Yeah, you do. I agree. I won't go into instrument by myself. You know what I mean? Unless I'm in a plane with a GFC 500 autopilot and a really good avionics package, I ain't going into instrument myself. No way. I'm taking someone with me. No way, Jose.
Yeah.
RV 197 X-ray Tango, descend and maintain 6,000.
Then maintain 6,000, 197 X-ray Tango. I tell you though, overall, I mean, I want the rating, but I was thinking today how I'm just happy. There's been a lot of improvements just in general. Yeah. So I'm pretty happy about all of that.
Instrument makes you such a better pilot. That's why I think everyone should have an instrument rating. It makes your procedures and it makes you like really feel the airplane too. Because when I started flying instrument, keeping plus minus 100 altitude was really hard, and now keeping plus minus 100 is like really easy.
Target traffic, turning from B45 to the right downwind for runway 19.
RV7 X-ray Tango, descend and maintain. Actually, let's take your buttons off. Okay.
I see where we're at.
Yeah, not bad, huh? Hey, your engine just quit. What's your first step? ABC, what does ABC stand for?
Airspeed. For 83. Oh.
Where are you going to land?
Probably that road over there that looks like very little on it.
Hey, how familiar are you with Hurricane?
Not very familiar, I don't live here.
Okay. How familiar are you with the downwind based final Hurricane?
1-9 is almost always the preferred wind.
What are some points around us that would say we're close to the airport and we could probably glide to the airport?
That hill there.
Okay. You think we could glide to the airport right there? All right, let's get started to it. Come on. Wouldn't you agree? Like we could take a second, look around us, and say, oh, there's a runway right there.
Yeah, I can tell I'm high already.
Earth traffic, RV7 X-ray Tango. We're 2 miles to the north of the field. We're going to be inbound for practice emergency approach. So we're basically a 2 mile final for runway 19. We've got the traffic final on site. What's your best glide speed?
83.
What's another way that we can make it to the runway? And Hurricane traffic, 7 X-ray Tango. We're a 2 mile final runway 19 Hurricane. Ooh, are we going to make that?
Traffic, jumping to the clear
Hold on, landing lights on.
parking, be attacked to Alpha Orbit.
Just about.
Not bad. On the landing from now on, huh? I've done one of those in a while, have you?
I've never done in this plane. Remember I told you after this rating I want to start doing Power off 180s and stuff with you.
Well, no better time than the present, huh? It happened.
Hurricane traffic, RV197 X-ray Tango, clear 19 on Alpha 4, taxiing back to the fuel pumps, the Alpha Hurricane.
All right. So that was just fun, huh? Nothing but just sheer fun. Oh boy. So can we do a single traffic? Can I fly a single traffic pattern in this?
Yeah, let's see what our fuel is. Okay, your controls. Controls.
Go ahead, you pop it up if you want.
No, I just didn't.
Pretty hot.
Yeah, so I've never done any. I know what it says, best glide is and stuff, but I didn't know how it would actually glide.
Okay, so one of the things that I noticed just barely is you said you popped out of the goggles. And you said, "Oh, I know where I'm at."
Well, I saw Sand Hollow. Yeah,
and so,
I didn't realize.
So think about when you say stuff like that, say realize, oh, the runway's right there.
Well, honestly, I did know the airport was there. I didn't think I could make it.
It glides pretty well.
Yeah, it did glide pretty well.
Yeah. Remember those ABC altimeter, best place to land, checklist. Or excuse me, not altimeter, airspeed, best place to land, checklist. That's the two biggest things is airspeed, because that gives you the most time. Pretty good landing, though.
How's your brakes?
They're good. I ride them too much?
No, that last one time we did it,
I didn't realize I had them. Yeah, freaking scared the hell out of me, this plane. Okay, so I'd like to review with you. You're coming in, I'm going to do a wheel landing. So wheel landing, you're sticking the magic spot, you touch down, and then you fly the tail, and then when you lose energized tail, stick full back and onto your brakes, correct?
Stick full back. I wouldn't go on brakes unless you need them.
Okay. So fly the tail until the tail loses energy, and then you let the tail drop, start slowing yourself down.
Right.
Okay. And on the takeoff, we're going to go stick in the magic spot, full power, directional control, push the nose up, fly the tail, and around 70, it should 55 to 60, it should come off.
55 is about our rotate speed.
Okay.
On the indicator, it wants to start flying around 40.
Okay.
You'll feel it. And so I kind of
goes.
I'm holding forward stick to keep it from coming up until I get around 55.
Okay.
And I have a little bit of down trim in it.
A little bit of down trim right there, you think?
Yeah, like right where you had it. Okay. Try and pitch forward about 96.
Okay. All right. If it's rusty, then I'd like you to hover on it pretty close with me. And if it starts getting weird, the second it gets weird, I'll give it to you. Are you okay with that?
Yeah. Okay. So I would say, just I don't put my feet all the way down because I told you I lost that link one time. And until you've got the tail really flying, you want to maintain directional control with brakes or just on your rudders. I'm pretty much on the rudders. Okay. But if I lost the steering, I would get on the brake. Okay. So.
All right. Trim is set for takeoff. Fuel valve is on. Landing lights on. Strobes are on. Fuel pump is on. Mixture's coming full rich. Props full forward. You ready?
Canopy is locked. Okay. We're ready.
Clear. Hurricane traffic. RV7 X-ray Tango taking off runway 19 right close traffic Hurricane.
And I like to get lined up and feel the tail wheels locked in, right, and not castering.
Okay. And you can just feel that?
Yeah, if you're straight, you roll forward just a little bit, you'll know to lock in. And...
All right, lined up.
Yeah, you can tell that you're steering it right now, so you can tell the wheels locked in.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Okay, and so I don't need to be on brakes because it is steering, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, good. So stick in the magic spot, or no, stick full back.
Or push it forward.
Ooh, boy, she wants to fly quick. Holy shit.
Pitch for 96.
Oh my gosh, he flies quick.
So I said like around 40, it's actually feeling super light, right? And I'm kind of fighting it to hold it on the ground for 55.
Yeah, 100%. Got that third. Hurricane traffic, RV7 X-ray Tango, turning right crosswind, runway 19, close traffic Hurricane. And you can tell I like to pull the throttle and drop down.
Yeah, I saw that.
Just keeps everything. I like to keep the neighbors somewhat happy. Oh, too much rudder here. Let's get that going. Alright, so I was over controlling just a tad.
It's because it wants to fly so quick, it's kind of hard not to, right? I'm always questioning myself, should I let it come up at 40?
I mean, you could.
It seems like it wants to fly.
Traffic 7 X-ray Tango right down runway 19 Hurricane. Alright, gas is on the proper tank, undercarriage, we don't have mixture set, prop set, lights are on, fuel pumps on, all our switches. Get my feet working here. Okay, so I don't need to be on the brakes when I'm coming into land because that wheel is locked.
Yeah.
Okay. Go arounds are free. If I'm getting sketchy, I'm gonna go around.
So one notch. Yep. And I do the second notch as I'm turning base. Okay.
Traffic 7 X-ray Tango turning final over. Base runway 19 Hurricane. And you bring it in around 70, is that right?
Yeah.
Get those legs moving.
When you're over the numbers, try and be 70 to 65 over the numbers.
The fuel station going to be departing to the west directly off the taxiway Alpha. Sorry, to the east directly off the taxiway Alpha. 5 over.
Traffic 7 X-ray Tango final 19 Hurricane. That should be on there with me if you won't mind. Good, about 65, 70.
Start slowing down a little.
And are you okay if I just put the front wheels on there? Yeah. And then I'll go around just to feel it.
Perfect. And just hold the stick back.
I'd like to go around, or just touch and go.
Yeah, when the tail settled in, if you would have just locked it down, you would have been perfect.
Tango going to be departing off taxiway Alpha directly to the 5 over.
I'll pitch for 96. I'll leave those in just until I get stable here. I'll get them in a second, okay?
They get hard when you're
They
fast.
get really hard. I'll slow us down here. Come on. Oh, Golly, that was really hard.
I kind of pushed it down a little bit before I pushed the button in.
Okay. Park traffic 7 X-ray Tango right crosswind, turning right downwind runway 19. Here it is. Those are really hard.
Yeah, I should have realized. I don't know if you were trying to push the button, but I got to push it down just a tiny bit and then push the button.
Okay.
But any kind of speed makes it real hard to.
Right. If you're over it.
Yeah, it makes it really hard to put them down.
Yeah, that was hard. Alright, gas on the prop tank, undercarriage, mixture, props coming full forward. Fuel pump is on, lights are on. Okay. Alright, we'll make this one a full stop. So, that was a good landing, just lock it back in.
Yeah, did you feel the tail settle down?
A little bit, yeah.
Right when you said you were going to go around, the tail came down, and you could have just locked it in at that point.
Okay. Alright, in the wide arc, flaps 1. About a 500 feet per minute descent rate. Park traffic 7 X-ray Tango turning right base runway 19. Here. This lands better than I remember, than I anticipated. That one time just freaking scared me. I was like, holy cow, this thing is way too squirrely.
I don't think it's all that squirrely if you're on it.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. Up a little high. Park traffic 7 X-ray Tango, final runway 19. Here. A little bit slow.
No, you're right on. You're on 70.
We'll do one more wheel landing and get it down. Or this will be a full stop. Just gonna do a wheel landing. On.
3 point now.
Yep, yep. Oh, sorry.
Very good.
Thanks, Paul. I like to get a little more comfortable. So the 3 point's really, the 3 point is really like, I almost was like, oh man, it feels like a wheel landing at this point.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Maybe when St. George opens up. I found it really easy at St. George because it's so big to get good at the wheel landings. I just keep flying. I was just flying lower and lower and lower.
Right. I liked doing wheel landings the most. I thought they were the most comfortable. I hate 3 points.
It's a little bit, I don't know, I feel a little anxious pushing the stick forward once I'm down.
And that's what I always forget on the wheel landings, is to push the stick when I'm down.
Yeah. Go fuel up.
Yeah. Thanks for letting me land that. Appreciate that. Want to open that all the way?
But if those are extended, watch your head. They blow off if they're extended. Check. Yep, I got check. Yeah, it sounded like I could only hear out one side, but it's not hearable.
I'm just going to stay running while he's going. I think he's down.
I think this is a fantastic airplane. I have loved it.
I have grown. I didn't like it at first, but it's grown on me.
It does so many things well.
Yeah, it does. It very much does.
I sat in Paul's 4, and it's tandem. It's essentially exactly the same plane, same exact wings, empennage, a little different in the cowl, but it's a tandem. And I sat in there, and my shoulders touched both sides.
Oh, I don't like that.
And where he has the pedals, it's too short for me. Really? I was like, his seats he's got no adjustment on seats, and he had like the tiniest cushion in there. Like, man, that is really for a short guy small. Yeah. I don't know how you get in the back seat.
Yeah. Pretty cool. Yeah, this plane does. It is fun. It is fun. I'm so like in the. I don't know if I buy a tail wheel. I like them, but I hate them at the same time. They scare me. You know, it's like Jeb Satabria. That thing is so easy. That thing lands so well.
Yeah. I've thought about it over and over. The cool factor was a big thing.
The cool factor. It is very cool. When you pull up on the ramp, people are like, "Oh, look, that thing is sick." All right, music.